What's going on, gun family? Urban Gun Reviews, and today we got episode 7 of Rate My Subscribers Guns. So y'all know what to do. If you want me to rate your guns, the maximum you can send in is 3, and send them to urbangunreviews@gmail.com. And all you gotta do is send me the pictures and all the information, caliber, make, model, all of that stuff, and just give me a little brief description of them, and then I'll be able to rate them. Alright, so by now you should know, if this is your first time to the channel and it's your first time checking out a Rate My Subscribers video, then I'm gonna break it down for you real quick for the one time. Alright, so what I do is I rate your guns individually, 1 through 10, 1 being cheeks, 10 being fuego. Alright, so after I rate them individually, I'll rate them as a whole. I rate your collection of what you sent me as a whole. Same way, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego. Alright, so let's hop into this one real quick. First guns that I got to rate is from my man Big A. Now Big A get that special Pittsburgh love because he's from the Burgh, you know what I mean? So shout out Big A. We supposed to go link up and do some shooting and stuff like that. So shout out Big A, and let's hop into your gun so I can rate them real quick. Alright, so the first gun Big A sent in was an American Tactical Omni Hybrid. It shoots 5.56 and 2.23. Got a flash can, Sig Romeo red dot, stackable clear mags with green tips, O-light, baton light, 45 degrees, or baton, I said baton, baton light, O-light, baton light, 45 degree iron backup sights, and foldable stock with a B5 pistol grip. Alright, so this one right here is dope. I like this one. I like that Sig sight on there. The grip look nice. You got the green on the back on the brace, it look like it is. You got them stacked mags on there. Love them stacked mags. I gotta grab me some of them. Well, it ain't even the mags, it's just like a clip that you put the mags into and stuff like that. But I definitely gotta grab me some of those. I got the light on there. I see that what is it, the sight, whatever it was, at the 45 degree angle. This is just tight, you know what I mean? This is a nice looking gun. I'm really liking this one. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego, I'm gonna give this one a 8.5. I like this joint, bro, and I appreciate you sending this one in. And let's hop into the next joint that you sent in for me to rate. Alright, so this picture has multiple guns in it. I'm going to rate all 3 of them because I like all 3 of these. So I'm going to rate all of these guns right here. The first gun is a Glock 42. It said it's black cherry Cerakote, matching +2 mag extension and a whole grip. That's the top gun. The middle gun, this is the one I'm really feeling. This is a Glock 26 custom. He said he built this piece by piece, lone wolf slide, titanium firing pin, group, stainless steel guide rod, adjustable 4-pound trigger with short pull and reset, and night sights. That one is super dope. I'm feeling that one. We're gonna get into that one though. And the last one on there is a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9 with a Hive Monarch trigger, Hive mag release button, Hive +3 mag and extension, and a whole grip. Alright, I'm feeling all 3 of these joints right here. All 3 of these is dope, like I said. But that Glock was a Glock 26. I'm really loving that custom Glock 26 is just out of the park, bro. So rating all 3 of them. Top one was what, a Glock 42. I like the flavor on the Glock 42. So on this Glock 42, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. And on that Glock 26, I'm gonna give it a 10. I just like the colorway to it. And you got that 30 stick hanging out of there, you know what I mean? So rocking with that. And then on the M&P, I'm gonna get that joint 6.5. So I like all 3 of them joints. That Glock 26 is just busting though. I like that. And the last one we're gonna do is the MCK Glock 26 conversion kit with aftermarket red dot. Now this one is just the Glock 26 in the MCK kit. I want an MCK kit. I don't know why I've been slacking on it, honestly. Like, I just haven't pulled the trigger on one of these kits yet. But I've been feeling them. I've been wanting one for a while. And this one is dope. I like it. It go with the colorway. The grays ain't really the same. But, I mean, I still rock with it all day. This is dope. And rating this one, I'm going to give this one, I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. Give you that Bergtown love, you that Berg love, and I like the colorway, and it's that Glock 26. It's just banging. So I'm gonna give it an 8. But Big A, all your guns together is fire, bro. I know you sent me a whole bunch more guns, and you know, to be fair, I couldn't rate all of them because this video would be dumb long. So rating all my man Big A's guns, I'm gonna give Big A I'm gonna give him a 9.5 on these guns. You know what I mean? Guns is fire. Appreciate you sending in your guns for me to rate. You're a real one, broski. And we definitely gonna link up. So I'm gonna bang your line, and then we link up, and you know what I mean, go do some shooting. But shout out to Big A, and let's get into the next guns for me to rate. And the next joints they were sent in for me to rate was sent in by Joseph Green. You know, we from the Berg, you know what I mean? So we say Mean Joe Green. I got to give it to Mean Joe Green. But Mean Joe Green sent in a couple joints for me to rate. And the first one is a Steyr. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Steyr M9A1 with an O-Light. Valkyrie PL Mini. Self-stipple job. Standard triangular sights. Brass block mounted inside front of frame for stability, and the 77 solutions inside the waistband custom holster with alright, inside the waistband holster, my bad. Shout out to 1776 or Bust and TN Steyr for their videos on this gun, which influenced his purchase. Alright, so Mean Joe Green, let's check out this one right here. And this is nice. It's a nice looking gun. Not really too much with it, you know what I mean? But it's a good looking gun. I heard of Steyr. I'm probably butchering that. I heard of the company before. I've never actually held one of their firearms. Never actually shot one. But this one looked like a good piece. You know, so you're going to have to hit me up when you see this video and let me know how this thing bang, if it's reliable and stuff like that. It might be something I'm willing to check out. Maybe I'll do some research myself and, you know, research one of these and see what they running like. But this gun is nice right here. And me rating this right here, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego, I'm going to give this one I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5. You know what I mean? I'm feeling it. You got the O-Light on there. You put the holster on there to support black businesses. You know what I mean? So I gotta respect that. But like I said, I like this gun. It's alright. So let's hop into the next gun that you sent me in the rate. And the next gun is a shotgun by Century Arms. It's a PW.7 1887, my bad, with the Midway USA illuminated front sight, the bear tooth sleeve, and the ATI buttstock pad. Alright, so this is nice, kind of like a throwback, you know what I mean? You got that old western type with the little handle. I don't even know if I'm calling that the right thing, but I like the little sight you got on the front of it. This is dope. This is a nice little throwback rifle, just something, you know, to have in the collection. Shotgun, my bad, not rifle. Something nice to have in the collection. Good looking gun. It's like my man on y'all play Red Dead Redemption. My man, I don't even remember his name right now. Oh, what the hell was his name? My man from Red Dead Redemption. Busting off one of these, you know, something to look like. It probably wasn't the same thing, but I'm feeling this gun. Me rating this, 1 being cheese and 10 being fuego. This one right here, I'm gonna give it a 5. You know, I like it. Throwback, kind of nostalgic look. I like it. You know what I mean? But not really my type of shotgun, but definitely something that I might get for like a collector joint or something like that. But nothing that I'm really rushing to go get. But let's get into the last joint that they sent me in the rate. And the last joint is a rifle. It's a self-built AR with a can and muzzle brake. He said he forgot the brand name. It's a Primary Arms upper with the 16-inch barrel and the Anderson lower. Strike Industries flat trigger. Mission First tactical grip. The Barska 130 by 3x30 millimeter hour electric sight. Multi-rail tactical rifle scope. And the SB PDW. He said he's surgical, you know what I mean, with these, surgical with these girls. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
You know what I mean? But checking out this rifle's nice. A lot of rail covers I see on there. Gotta protect your digits. You gotta protect them digits. I like the can on there. This is nice. The stock on it, I'm not really feeling out. The stock or brace, I'm not really feeling it, but it's okay. The sight, I like the sight that you got on there. It's a good looking rifle. Not really too many, you know what I mean, nothing to offset the black. But I'm feeling it. I like it. So me rating this rifle, and 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego, I'm gonna give this one a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. All right. So my man Mean Joe Green, me rating your whole collection as a whole, I'm gonna give everything a 7.5. You know what I mean? I appreciate you sending in your guns for me to rate Mean Joe Green. Hopefully you like me rating your guns, and let's move on to the next person that sent me in. Was sent in for me to rate was sent in by I'm 8 Baller, and he sent me in 2 pieces. And the first one is a Savage 1917 32 ACP. He said it holds 10+1. Alright, now this is a little gun, you know what I mean? I used to have something similar to this back in the day when I was in the streets. But I think I had a 25. I didn't have a 32, but it was kind of similar to this. But it's a nice little gun, you know what I mean? Little boot gun, something to throw in your boot, your little pocket, little something you try to sneak into somewhere you ain't supposed to be having it. But I like it. It's, you know what I mean, just a little small piece, nothing major, you know, just something to hold you down when you need it in them critical situations. But I'm gonna give this joint, I'm gonna rate this one, and this one, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego, I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give it a 5.5. I'm gonna give it a 5 just because it's a throwback type joint, you know, to me. I don't know if it's like technically like a throwback, but I just like it. It's kind of, you know, old school type joint. But the next joint that he sent in is a Harrington and Richards 922 revolver, and he said it holds 9. So off the rip, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna rate this one. I'm gonna rate this one a 9.5. Just because it's the only revolver I've only seen personally in my life that held 9 bullets. Hold 9 rounds. I ain't never seen a revolver hold 9 rounds. So this is like some old, not even a Western gun, but it's just some old looking gun. But it looked like it bang. You know what I mean? It hold 9 rounds. You can't beat 9 rounds. I hold more than a Glock 43. You know what I mean? So that's crazy right there. But I like this. It's something that, you know, just to have in the collection, something to shoot out with, you know what I mean, just have some fun with and stuff like that. Nice little gun, nice handle on it. I like it. You know, it's probably hurting a little bit to shoot, you know, but you never know. But rating this joint, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego, I'm gonna give this one, I already said I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I like it because it holds 9 rounds. So, you know what I mean, you can't beat that all day. But shout out to my man, I'm 8 Baller. Appreciate you sending me in your joints to rate. You're a real one. Hopefully you like the way I rated your guns. And now the next gun I'm going to rate came in from my man John Dawson, and he sent me in 1 piece. All right, he sent me in a Wilson Combat 92G Centurion. He said it's his daily carry. All right, so let's look at this joint. Let's look at this. All right, so I heard a lot of good things about Wilson Combat. I don't have one in my collection, but I mean, this just looks like a great shooter. It looks like just something that you would just enjoy shooting. It looks like a comfortable firearm, something that fits good, looks ergonomically good. It's just a good looking gun overall. But I like it. You know, I just like the way it looks. I like the grip on it. Kind of remind me of a Beretta 92 a little bit, you know, but it's a solid looking gun, you know. So I appreciate you sending me this in to rate John Dawson, and throw it on a scale, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. I like it. You know, if it shoot like it's supposed to shoot, don't jam up, I would say it'd be an excellent EDC piece. Wilson Combat, like I said, I heard a lot of good things about. Definitely something I would check out and consider putting into the collection. But John Dosen, appreciate you sending me in your joints for me to rate. You're a real one for that. And we're gonna get into the next person's guns that I'm gonna rate came from my man Matt Moore. Matt Moore is a subscriber of mine. We rap to each other all the time. We in a little group and everything where we, talk and stuff like that. So shout out to Matt Moore for sending me in your joints to rate. Now he said, let's have a little fun with this one. He sent me in some nice joints, some good joints. All right. So I'm gonna read you. He gave me a little paragraph with everything that he sent in. So let's read these paragraphs. All right. The first one is his EDC. All right. He said this is EDC. It's a Jennings 25 auto pistol. Now, remember earlier in the video when I said I had a little 25? It was definitely this gun. Not this same exact one, but it was a 25. And I remember holding that 25 down because they held me down in the streets, when I was running around illegally. But we ain't on that right now. We only legally. We carrying legally now. But he said everyone knows that the 25 auto hits like a freight train, and this bad girl is way better than any Glock. He said it's way better than any Glock. I ain't gonna knock you on it. I busted that 25 off a few times, But he said he got a great deal on it from a bro in a back alley of his favorite dive bar. He got some scratches on the serial number, but it's in great shape. Something about the cream and bling that just makes him want to get jiggy with it. He said he keep it concealed in the built-in holster in his jeans seen in the photo, and it works 60% of the time, every time. If y'all watch, what the fuck was that? Was it Dodgeball? Yeah, Dodgeball. I believe that movie when he was like, it works 80% of the time, all the time. All right.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
But that's funny, right? 60% of the time, every time. This 25 is dope, yo. Like, I definitely would bang with one of these 25s. It's just a good looking piece, It's funny though, like for real. Like, I like these guns. I like the 25 caliber, like for real. I really like it. But me rating your 25, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego. I'm gonna give this one a 10 because it just brings back old memories, Bring back them old memories of me running around, ripping and running. But let's get into the next joint he sent me in the raid. And the next one is his tactical rifle. It says the AK-47, the very best there is. He spared no expense on the goodies. He's got a big wooden dong for the ladies, just like him. Okay, bro.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
He said it's got a high-tech iron sights that let him shoot out to 100 meters. He said he modified the front sight with his girl's red nail polish so he could see it like a red dot. And he got to have the knife in case of a bayonet charge. Found out the best lubricant for it is vodka, and he ended up drinking it all last Halloween. Need to get some more vodka. All right. This is a nice gun. Definitely love the AK. Y'all know I love the AK platform. I like this gun right here. It's solid, like for real. I just like the look of it. Kind of like a throwback lookish AK-47, but I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling it for real. Don't really like the stock on it. Don't really like that, but it's still hard. I still rock with it. So me rating this gun, 1 being cheeks and 10 being fuego. I'm gonna give this one a 10. I just like it. I like it. So I'm gonna give this one a 10. Let's hop into the next joint that he sent me in the raid. Actually, this is the last one. Let's get into the last joint that he sent me in the raid. And the last one is his sub gun. He said, honestly, he's not sure, but it's fire. He said his grandpap brought it back from Korea back in the day. He said the soldier he took it from was taking a long nap in the dirt and didn't need it anymore. I dig the artwork on the side. He said this is Chinese for Mortal Kombat, but he's not sure. Maybe someone in the comments may know. This is dope right here. This is like a classic piece. For real, I never seen one of these He don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I've never seen one of these, but this is fire though. For real, for real. This is fuego. Because I've never seen one of these joints before. And definitely, like, it came from Korea, and you pap smoke somebody for it. Psst. Like, you get the 10 for that, bro. You get the 10 for that all day. This is just, this is fire. This is fire. This is fire. Matt Moore, you shut it down, broski. You shut it down with these pieces, like, for real. Namaste. You know what I mean? You shut it down, bro. But I like all these joints. And everything that you sent in, we're just gonna go with the 10 all day because it's just fire, bro. Like, you brought back the throwback with the 25, then you got the joint from Korea that you pap smoke somebody for, and then we got the throwback AK-47. Shut it down, broski. Shut it down. But shout out to everybody for sending me and they joints to rate. If you want me to rate your guns, we got a maximum of 3 because y'all be trying to send me every gun y'all got in the collection. I ain't got time for that. But 3 gun maximum. Send them to urbangunreviews@gmail.com. If you want me to rate your guns, make sure you send the pictures with the info, caliber, make, model, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So I know what I'm talking about when I'm doing this video. Otherwise, we out to the next one, gun family. Stay blessed. Stay strapped.